Meet Swampletics, my Mauritania-locked Ultimate Ironman. Welcome to my home. I've spent over 2,500 hours in one region of the game, overcoming obstacles against all odds. We're officially in the endgame now. Soon, we'll be taking on one of RuneScape's biggest challenges, the Theater of Blood. In the last episode, I spent 37 days to complete a medium clue scroll, an incredible achievement for a region-locked account. And at its core, completing something meant to take you all around the game, defying those odds, is a lot of what this series has all been about. The clue scroll was an easy way for me to disguise over 300 hours of melee training into the series. I am now very, very close to finishing off one of the longest grinds. My stats are almost Theater of Blood ready. And with the clue scroll out of the way, I'm pretty much there. All that's truly left is 95 ranged. I am beyond happy with the results of the clue scroll. Okay, not the reward, but my stats are pretty crazy now. I'm almost 99 attack. I'm 130k away. My original goals for attack and strength were 96, but I'm not complaining whatsoever. Swamp Guy is a powerhouse now. Getting 95 range is my main focus, and it weirdly enough has a side quest. Side quest? I don't think that's the right word, but we'll call it a side quest anyway. You see, I only use Port Phasmatis for two things. One of those things is buying pineapples for super compost, and I got 47 farming last video, and the whole reason for that was so I could make my own super compost so I wouldn't have to rely on Port Phasmatis anymore. And the other thing is bolt racks. It's the only place I can buy bolt racks. So once I finish 95 range, I will no longer need Port Phasmatis for anything, which means I can drop my Ghost Speak amulet forever. The item I've held onto for 2 years, the item that's held a permanent inventory slot for me, I can get rid of it. And that's been the plan. So let's go train some range. It's time. Throughout all the range levels I've gained on this account, I've trained on swamp crabs in a single combat zone, only one attacking me at a time until today, because I was informed this was a thing, a multi-combat swamp crab area. Apparently there's a few of them as well, which is great. I wish I knew about this earlier. Look how many freaking crabs I have on me, dude. This would have been so nice when I was doing like a bulk of my range training. It's still fine though, because I have like 3 mil XP to go still, or 2.5, I don't know, I haven't done it. I have 500k until 93, should be about 14 hours of ranging crabs. And I don't really know what the best spot is, but I'm gonna experiment with all of them and just see where the best multi-crab area is, because it looks like vampires can attack me here, which I don't like too much. What an absolutely beautiful accomplishment. 100 million total XP gained, oh. Brings a tear to your eye, man. 93 ranged. Oh boy, that's a lot of XP till 94. Less than 20,000 bolt racks left. It's clear I'm gonna have to make one more pit stop in Port Phasmatis to buy more, but that should be the last one. It hurts, man. It's got sentimental value. I need the space so badly. I'm gonna drop a ton of stuff here to my stunt double, and I just look at this inventory, man. I can't deal with this. Gonna keep the watermelon seeds for now. It's not a big deal because I can get them from temple trekking whenever I want. That's why it's so good that I have that farming level now. I can get watermelon seeds whenever I want with one temple trek. So, all right, that's a lot of inventory space cleared. Today I learned that as long as you don't unequip it, you can still train with a broken Carol's crossbow. The more you know. Target spotted. Engaging the target. Engaging. Engaging the target. Package received. I am entirely out of ammo. Sitting 78k away from 94 range, time to grab some ecto tokens and buy some racks. My main gripe with Port Phasmatis is that I need to kill a chicken and get slime every time I want to enter the city. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's gonna be nice to be done with it. Just to have that, like, completed in a way and never have to use it again. 18,000. Do we think that's enough? Honestly, no, but I have more ecto tokens, so if I need more, I'll buy more. 94. The final level, 826k to go until I am just entirely done with range training forever. Should be about, what, 17, 18 hours for that much XP? I think I got a max hit with 94 range, so maybe it'll be a tiny bit faster, but yeah, I'll see when it's done, and I will probably have to buy more bolt racks. Who could have guessed I need to buy more bolt racks? Absolutely unforeseen circumstances. All right, if this isn't enough, I quit the game, because I'll have to get more ecto tokens. It'll be enough, though. It'll be enough, I hope. It'll be, yeah. Boom, baby, there we go. Probably around 40 to 45 hours total from 92 to 95, and we are done. Look at these stats, 95 range, we're looking so good. Range training is completely finished. I never have to fire another bolt rack ever again. Woo! Oh, I'm so happy, dude. Every single stat goal I set myself in episode 24 is completely finished. I still have 800 bolt racks left as well. Finally, time for some inventory cleanup. Let's break this real quick. Carol's crossbow, you have served me so well. Very happy I got you and that we figured out how to buy bolt racks because it made range training so much easier. I probably wouldn't have even gone for 95 had I not been able to buy bolt racks. I pretty much only have one main thing to do before I can enter the theater and put an end to this 2-year-long journey, but although my stats are technically done, I have to clear my inventory soon. By that, I mean I have to drop the full Darok set for space, and once I do that, I can no longer train strength. This is pretty much my only way to do it because the whip cannot train strength, which is why I think I'm just gonna send 99. I know I said I'd stop, but I can't stop. I just want to be able to get rid of full Daroks and not look back. Like, saying that I've done everything I could possibly do with it and then getting rid of it, no problem at all, but this is pretty much my only time to train strength effectively, and if I ever want to do anything else with this account, having 99 strength might be pretty damn useful. So I'm gonna do it. It'll take like, what, maybe like 20 hours of Bloodveld prayer flicking. What is that at this point? What is that at this point? I'm just gonna do it, okay? 100k left until 99 attack too, which means I'm 1.4 million XP away from just maxing out both my melees, and then I can get rid of the full DH, not look back, guilt-free. Does that sound like a plan? The only answer is yes. My final training arc is going to take place in 2 locations, mostly at Bloodvelds where my XP will max out at around 75k per hour if I stay around 1 to 6 HP. And the other location is Swamp Crabs. I know, okay, that sounds weird. They're actually only really made for range training, but they're quite literally the only thing in the entire region of Mauritania that I can AFK for combat training. Here, the XP will be around 55k an hour, but I can do it while quite literally barely paying attention to the game, which is great. Oh my god, I was not paying any attention to the game. Dude, I don't even know how that happened. I could have sworn I switched to the strength style. No! I just missed a 99. How does that happen? Well, shit. Okay, well, I'll put the screenshot up so you can live through the moment. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all the same, right? 99 attack is done. Now I've just got this final 960k strength XP, which should take me like 14, 15 hours at this point. Well, I guess now is as good a time as any. Now that I'm able to make my own super compost and range is done, I can finally say goodbye. Man, it feels so wrong. It feels so wrong. It's been 2 years, man. I mean, it feels really good that my inventory is slowly getting clearer now because, oh man, it's been cluttered for like the last couple months at this point. Once I finish off this strength level, I get to clear another 4 inventory slots. My inventory is going to look clean. First, fire rune drop. Gonna need a lot of these for my final pre-Theater of Blood task. I have a lot of Addy bolts to make, and trust me when I say fire runes will make my job a lot easier. A lot easier. Blood veils are unfortunately not even remotely AFK, and the way I'm doing them now, missing 1 flick is like a 70% chance at death. So ideally, we're going to avoid death. I literally just woke up, and first kill, I get a 1 in 5/12 hard clue. Good start. So my axe just broke, which means it's a pretty good time to call it. I know that probably sounds pretty weird. I'm 60k away from 99. Why am I stopping now? Well, I literally have one final grind to do before I can enter the theater at this point, and that's making all of these ruby bolt tips into ruby bolts E. I started collecting rubies in episode 25, and it's finally time to make them into usable bolts. What the hell does that have to do with strength XP? You'll see soon enough, okay? In the meantime, it's time to clear up 4 more inventory spots, and these pieces actually alch for quite a bit. Look at that. That's 500k worth of alch. I couldn't just alch them over there in the dirty Slayer Tower. I had to go somewhere scenic. The Darok set deserves better, okay? Goodbye, old friend. Thank you so much for helping me with strength training. It actually made strength so much easier. I'd still be 96 right now if I didn't get the Darok set. So that's really, really awesome that I got it and I was able to use it. It's time to make some ammunition, and boy, oh boy, will this be an interesting one. Let me set the scene for you, okay? I have 3,640 bolt tips, which means I need to make 364 addy bars. And doing that without a bank will be very, very tedious. Let's go to our friend the world map real quick to show you what I mean. This is the haunted mine. I have to go to the bottom floor of the haunted mine, and if I'm lucky, I'll have 14 empty inventory slots. It takes 6 coal to make 1 addy bar, so I'll be mining 2 addy ore and 12 coal. That's enough for 2 bars. After that, I have to walk to this furnace, and then all the way to this anvil, where I'll be smithing 2 addy bars per trip. It's probably gonna be like maybe 60, maybe 80 bolts per hour. This is gonna be brutal. Which is why I've slowly gathered some nature runes, and I'm going to be getting even more. I'm going to do an Impling hunting session, and the target is Essence Implings. Essence Implings have a rare drop of 13 nature runes. The more nature runes I get, the easier my life gets, because using Superheat, I can actually get 12 addy bars in inventory instead of just 2. Yeah, you heard that right. 6 times the amount of addy bars. Only problem is that nature runes are rare, but that's not the only reason I'm hunting Essence Implings. Enter part 2 of the puzzle. Cosmic runes. To enchant all 3,000 of my bolts, I also need 364 cosmic runes. And we are literally in the worst region in the entire game when it comes to getting runes. I need so many cosmic runes. Essence Implings thankfully drop 4 of them at a rate of 1 in 10, so not too bad. Implings will make this pretty interesting. I'll be catching any lucky Implings I find, which should be fun, and ultimately, I'll be heading to Banshees to finish off my cosmics. They drop them at a rate of 1 in 42, and that's also why I left off 60k away from 99 strength. I should very easily get that level through the rest of the Banshees. So here we go, we have our final grind outlined. 3,600 ruby bolts E for my rune crossbow. We do that, and we're done. I've assembled a ragtag team, and we're going to be posted up at Fenkenstrain's castle to look for imps. The ragtag team, by the way, is me on 3 accounts, as well as my friend, otherwise known as Impling King, Freezenips. Wow, holy shit, on number 2. Already, dude. Each one of these nature rune drops saves me about an hour and a half of my life, by the way. Superheat is that good. Who the hell is this loser? Yes, first cosmic runes. There we go. The more the better from here on out. As many as we can get. Oh, we got one. It's been a while. They're still as exciting as ever, man. Let's see what we get. Rune Kite Shield. Am I dreaming? We've got one down here. I have no idea what I got from that one. And we've got one up here, which we get nature runes from. Oh my god, dude, I've gotten 3 nature rune drops and like 15 imps. I ended up hunting 10 hours on the first day, and these were my results. 60 cosmics and 60 natures. Not bad, man. For a full day of imp hunting, I think I got way too lucky with the nature runes because I got 4 drops in the first 2 hours and then never again. I just got only cosmics from that point on. But yeah, pretty solid. I'll do one more session tomorrow to finish it up, and we'll finish the rest off with Banshees. Cough them up, buddy. Okay, any second now. What is that? Oh my god. Okay, alright. Oh my god, now that is a lucky Impling loot. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna wear it for the rest of the hunting session. It's too good. It's too good. Look at it. Beautiful. That's the 100 cosmic mark, so I think I'll call it there. It was not as good as the first day today. We did about 8 hours of hunting today, and I got 1 nature rune drop and 40 cosmic runes total, so This is such a good head start on the rune collection though. I'm very happy I did this. I mean, this was like 18 hours of Impling hunting, but it was chill, I had fun. 100 cosmic runes would normally be 2100 Banshee kills, and the 73 nature runes will save me like 10 hours of mining and smithing, so very happy I did this. It's time to kill some Banshees. Swamp Man needs to protect his ears. What music do you think he's listening to in those? So this is how I plan to get my final 60k strength XP. The kills themselves are going to be really quick because they only have 22 HP, but I am training on the shared style, which means the level itself is going to take several hours, but that does mean I'm going to be one-hitting these guys fairly often. Banshees also have this 1 in 512 Mystic Glove drop, so just for fun, I'm going to see how many I get. Well, that makes 150 cosmic runes. I'm at around 1200 kills, so pretty average cosmic rune wise, but god damn, do these Mystic Gloves love me. It's time for a Banshee break. Goodbye, Mystic Glove collection, you will be missed. I'm gonna drop the Cyclops head to my alt just because of the sentimental value. I love collecting little items I get on this account, on the other account, so I can just look back on everything I've gotten on here. I have way more cosmic runes than I do nature runes, which is entirely normal. I don't need the nature runes, they just make my life easier, but I do want to try to get more. And the only other way to get nature runes in Mauritania is through shade chests. Have I mentioned to you how much I love shade chests? To be fair, it's not bad when you have a lot of inventory space, but if you don't have inventory space, it is hell. You have to juggle logs, sacred oil to put on those logs, shade remains, building supplies for the temple, the keys you get from burning the shade remains, and I currently have like 10 slots to do all that. So the goal is to get the rare nature rune drops from steel keys and the uncommon drops from black keys. I did shade chests for literally 9 hours straight, a full day, and I got 0 nature runes. But I did get this. Wow, a black sword. That's so hype, guys. Can we smash like? Yeah. Boom, baby. 99 strength completed. I didn't know how else to get it. I just thought that was a funny way to get it. God, that's so satisfying to look at now. 99 attack and strength completed. I am a maxed out Mauritania man. Absolutely beautiful. Defense doesn't count. Shut up about the defense. Defense doesn't really matter, but I might as well just stay on defensive for now, and maybe I'll get a level down the line somehow. Hey, it's me, man who absolutely resents the Shades of Morton minigame because he got 0 nature runes in 9 hours. I'm gonna drop these rune boots because it's time to get to work. I needed 1 more inventory slot. That's right, this signifies me getting to work because I now have that 1 extra inventory slot. I'm ready to go. You're probably wondering where I got this pickaxe. I hunted some eclectic implings for it like 10 minutes ago. It took like no time at all. I got on my 4th one. I'm really gonna need a good pickaxe for this. This is going to be a very slow process. I am 84 mining, so there's that at least. I mean, I've got a very beefy mining level. I still think the average adamant ore is gonna take me like a full minute to mine. There it is. And then we superheat these bad boys, and then we repeat the process until my inventory is full. Then I just teleport to the Theater of Blood, do a little walk up north, and smith them into bolts. That's the first 120 bolts down, only 3,500 more to go. I'm officially out of superheats, which really sucks because now I'm forced to do this run to the furnace. From here on out, it'll be 2 anti-bars at a time. This is going to get extremely slow. 1,000 bolts made. We are gaming. And there's the 2,000 bolt mark. That's 50 trips from the haunted mine to the furnace and to the anvil since I hit the 1,000 bolt mark. I mean, I figured this was coming. Actually a pretty clean level, 85 mining. I can mine runite now, but there's no runite rocks anywhere in the region, unfortunately. Still pretty cool though. Very clean level. No, dude, if this was a maze random, I could have actually gotten nature runes from it. Oh, that would have been so nice. And that is 3,000 addy bolts made. My god, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's pretty painful to look at this clip because this is the last clip I have of my account being alive. On September 12th, 2020, I lost everything. I've been sitting on this footage for 4 weeks now. A lot of thoughts have gone through my brain over these couple weeks. I guess first I should explain what happened. In this entire route, there's a dangerous area I'm in for a total of 9 seconds. One 30 tile stretch in this entire walk that I'm able to take damage in. And this is where I lost everything. I AFK'd in this 9-second interval, and I was occupied with something important at the time, and when I got back to my computer, I logged in, I was in Lumbridge. After spending 4,000 hours in Mauritania walking to the same places, doing the same things over and over, I think I got complacent. Like during no point in my smithing grind did I think I could die anywhere or lose anything, and I'm usually an extremely paranoid player when it comes to playing on this mode. This combined with an extremely difficult struggle in my personal life recently caused me to make an extremely small but extremely devastating mistake. I'm gonna spare you the live commentary of this 28-minute clip. It's just me trying to find my items desperately, even though I knew deep down it had been over an hour, which means they're all gone. And especially knowing the state I was in when it happened, not even I can watch it. It's not something I'd like to relive. For those unfamiliar with Ultimate Iron Man death mechanics, the game mode is structured in a way where you don't keep any items on death, which is why my inventory is entirely clear. You don't get to keep 3 items, protect item doesn't work. On top of that, with the death mechanic changes introduced on June 25th of this year, Ultimate Iron Man started to drop all untradeable items on death as well. Had this death happened prior to June 25th, I would have actually kept my damaged and therefore untradeable Carol's and Guthan's armor sets. Due to those death mechanic changes, I've been given an entirely clean slate. Thankfully, I still have my stats that I've invested thousands of hours into, and that is a very, very comforting thing. The grinds I've done in the last couple of years have mainly just been one big investment into this skill tab. My stats are still completely Theater of Blood ready. As for the real damages, I'm not really sure what my estimates are yet. I did lose a lot. The full Guthan set was a big blow. I went very dry for that. The rune crossbow, all of these are RNG based items, but no problem is too big to solve, and the comeback is always greater than the setback. I have a plan, I'm ready to put it into action. I won't lie to you, I was pretty devastated when I logged in and saw myself in Lumbridge. That sinking feeling in my heart was one of the worst I've ever felt. And combined with the events in my personal life, I had truly hit rock bottom for a while. It took me a few days to start thinking clearly, and now I firmly believe that this was fate. I can't fully explain to you why I think that. I'm just genuinely not worried at all. I'm gonna make the most of this. I'm gonna get it all back. I have a plan. This is nothing compared to the obstacles I've already faced, and I don't want my dedication to this account and to this game to ever be in question. I'll come back stronger than ever before. I'll see you in the movie.